Hello, I am Mike of Enough Dice, and this is the Kerbal Space Program. Well, guess what I'm doing? Cheesy, sciencey stuff. The nice thing about X Science, I would have preferred Science Alert, I think, but this will do. Ooh, bit wobbly. On those ends. So now, Science Alert, because I've put on show experiments available right now, which is that option. If I do that, then, oh, for heaven's sake, no matter where I put this, when I click on something, this is in the way. Very annoying. So I'll grab that. Grab that. And we'll grab a thermometer. Temperature drops. Mortimer seems pleased with our spending of funds. Crew reports. You watch Mortimer swing a golf ball into the pond. I wonder who Mortimer is meant to be. Never mind, eh? So we're first going to EVA, and you notice that no matter, yeah, again, there we go. Just almost immediately, it dives under, the pop-up dives under the Science X pop-up, which is pretty annoying. Move data and restore. I just remembered I want to take all data. So we want to do that in a second. EVA report is just, yeah, because I'm flying over the shores. Flying doesn't distinguish between the various biomes, the various KSC biomes, I should say. One of these thermometers needs its data taken. Now is the time to take a surface sample and to do a local EVA report. KSC tour stop number 1 of 31. Welcome to administration. And a lot of things get overwritten over each other there. Righty. Where do I want to be? Well, I'm going to go... Yeah. Look, sorry, I'm being distracted by the water there. Ooh, that might be a bit fast. Well, I've managed to get 3 things. Got the SBC, SVC, the space plane. Sorry, the SPH, space plane hangar. Got whatever that building is, I think. Hopefully I'll soon get, I just got admin. Oh, that's interesting. Now something odd, maybe I should go and have a check back there and see if there's something I can get. But we will do all the things. Remember to put the brakes on, because last time I did it I had to go running after it, which was not very dignified. So I've put a bunch more solar panels on, and I put a probe core on this. So if I do end up running away from it, I do end up losing it, but I can go get it. Because yeah, running after it was a bit undignified. Collect data, remove data, restore. this thermometer. I don't know why I put down 2 thermometers. Wait. Take data, that's what I want to do. Then stand up. And grab the take data, store data. This is all getting overwritten. I wonder if that's a bug or something, or if that's just, yeah. Anyway, Ever reports. I should be looking at these because I've got crowdsourced science now. R&D text, whisk away your sample before you can even perform an analysis on it. There you go. Well, I suppose, technically speaking, and not even technically speaking, I can review the 28 stored data. So R&D's apparently stopped 23 of 31. The GU looks forward to researching the researchers. You're humbled to perform your experiments here at their birthplace. Temperature from scan for R&D. The temperature fluctuates wildly. Material study from administration. Material shine. You assume they want to look good when facing their bosses. Material study from SBH. Great view of the new plane distracts you from getting any meaningful lab work done. The engineers at the SBH spread out some of the goo on the control surface in hope of actually making their plane fly. And the temperature here is cool due to the breeze blowing through the SBH. I'm not going to actually go through this. Oh, I found samples of jet fuel in this sample. That's interesting. Oh, I just remember I need to keep on all of these because the way science is done is a bit annoying. Crew report from Astronaut Complex. We're just happy we didn't land on any of the new recruits. Crew report from administration. Watch more of us. I saw go for thing. GU wants to go the other way from administration. Your contract prohibits you from taking a sample here. And there we go. The R&D folks start disassembling your ship as soon as it lands. That's quite funny. Now I did wonder. I did get a brief something. Around here. But I was just wondering if I can find it again. Looks like no. Well, it may be a mystery forever. Oh no! Wait. Ah, okay. This is just KSC. It's not any of the bits. So I actually do want to get some of these. This is our space center. We're home. Temperature scan while landed at KSC. Log temperature. Temperature rises as an angry Gene Kerman comes over the radio and demands to know what you're still doing there. That's quite good. I like that one. Let's put the brakes on before we leave. Science Junior. The materials all seem to be posing, preparing for the scientist's examination. And finally, the GU. The GU seems bored. So, Ever. Can't get anything here, but I can take the data and store the data. Just grab all the data and then restore everything. Finally, stand up. Alright, so I can't get an EVA. May or may not be able to get a surface sample usefully. Alright. I was wondering whether or not it would actually even let me do that. Right, so that was R&D. So done. Runway, spaceplane hangar, astronaut complex, admin, R&D. So basically, at this point, I want to head for the space plane. Not the space, the vehicle assembly building. Probably not turn too fast. I've turned SAS on, which I'm hoping is going to help remain stable that way. Which does seem to do, actually. I seem to be able to do tighter turns without losing anything. So there's a little bit in here that is just Kerbal Space Center and isn't a part of any of the other, it's not a part of R&D, and it's not part of the vehicle assembly building. What I could also do with is finding out exactly, those little tiny ones, like some of the tanks are their own separate biomes, and some of the dishes are their own separate biomes, but I've never quite worked out how to get there in such a way that it will count as a new biome. So I'm going to hang a bit of a, there we go. So eventually what I want to do is point towards the tracking station. So there we go. So we've got everything there. Observe. Observe. Grab. Wasn't reading the things. The exciting things. Ground spontaneously combusts with years of rocket fuel soaking into it, and the temperature spikes. Crew report. Seems to be a lot of strange green life forms building something here. Oh, yeah, we're still WAB. Funny. Funny, funny. Take. Store. Take data. Collect data. Root data and restore. And then collect data. Restore, stand up, get a VA report. KSC's tour stop 18 of 31. Welcome to the VAB. Somehow I think we've been here before. That's nice, like that. Surface sample. Surface is 80% rocket fuel and 20% dirt. Good thing there is no EPA here. That's a bit terrifying. Right, brakes off. Brief burst of go-ness. I'll just keep an eye on the X science thing and see if I suddenly get anything new. I probably shouldn't. I very much doubt I'm going anywhere near any of the other little mini biomes. I'm trying to work out whether I want to be trying to go up the crawl away. I mean, maybe. How fast are we going? We're probably going a bit faster than that. Quite at the moment, I've got quite a lot of experiments. I've got like 34, so one would hope that there's a decent amount of interesting things in that list. I have a sneaking suspicion that a lot of the little sub-biomes that you can get, you can actually I would only actually get by some kind of hoverbot that lands on them. I can't actually drive up to them. Right, so this all counts as KSC. There we go. Brakes. Oop, brakes. Not speeding up, slowing down is what we want to do right now. That could have been a bit bad. You take the leftover materials and throw them at the tracking station, hoping they stick to the side of the building. That sounds like the kind of thing I'd do, actually. The goose seems indifferent to this place, despite you muttering under your breath. What have we got here? Temperature here is bored. Oops, that's just you. Temperature is nominal. Oh, crew report. You hope they can track you from here. Oh, I certainly hope they can track me from here, given I'm like 2 foot away. So, take data, store experiments. Try and remember which of the various bits I've used. There we go, take data. Collect, restore, collect, remove, restore, Stand up. EVA report. KSC tour stop 13 or 31. Welcome to the tracking station. Surface sample. Soil here is completely uninteresting. Well, fair enough. Kerbal. There we go. I wonder whether or not I can get. Right, let's turn the brakes off and go for a little bit. I'm going to go see if I can't go around. Ooh, that's a bit slow. Head my way around. Now I have to admit, a bit of me is hoping that I can get myself as counting as being, because I'm fairly sure there's meant to be a biome on the dish itself. Whoa, whoa. Oh. Yes. Tracking station disk. I think this is the first time I've managed this. I was in the lab directly in front of the dish to see what effect it will have on the materials. You toss the entire container of goo at the dish and it passes completely through, leaving a gaping hole. That would be expensive. I would not recommend doing that to actual dishes. In your boredom, you drop the thermometer and break it. No loss, as long as there's anything worth reporting here anyway. Okay. I'm not sure that's actually strictly speaking to. I would kind of like to be able to do this. I forgot to do something. Get back in again. I forgot to do a crew report. So what's the point of this flight again? Well, it's to get lots of cheesy science points that I wouldn't otherwise be able to get. So that's really what we're trying to do here. In answer to your question, 41 datas. So collect data, remove, restore. Collect data, remove, restore. And just take data. And then stand up. EVA reports. KSC tour stop number 1531. Welcome to the tracking station, North Dish. EVA report. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Take surface sample. You contemplate whether it was even worth taking the sample. Yes, I think it was. Grab board. Now, speaking of board, I'm now going to have a go at getting to those other dishes, but I think I'm going to leave it for now. I've actually got quite a lot of. I might see if I can transfer this over to the VAB, and then start there and work my way down the core room and have another go, because I don't feel like wandering about, sticking my nose up. I want to see how much I've got thus far. And I can always make another one of these and launch it again. So that's not a problem. So how many sciences do I have? How many do I need? Do I need 90? Ooh, goodness me. I got 183 science out of all of that. Good lord me. Good lord. 46 experiments. Yeah, the material studies seem to be worth nearly 8. They're worth, yeah, 7.5. Oh, the surface samples are 9 science. Well, they added up quite quickly then. Well, I might not bother doing the rest of the biomes. That's given me a whole bunch of extra science. That means I can get. I can't even remember what I wanted now. I got this, which was the electrics. So now I can actually go and start doing proper rocketry. The things that I want, oh, those would be nice. Proper solar panels, that'd be quite pleasant. Screwdriver. A larger version of the solar panel. So I've now got 238 science, point 4. Gives me all sorts of interesting options. Some adapters I don't really care about. Oh, the Clampotron Junior docking port, like docking ports. The ladder, that's what I wanted. I wanted that ladder. I want a ladder. I'm having that ladder. Ladders are brilliant and I love them. I've got better ladders here. What on earth is this stuff? Ah, the mobile processing lab. I want that. I don't have enough. No. Maybe I will go and do some more science. I might slap a barometer on the science cart and do more things, because I want the science mobile processing lab thing. That's a good way to get lots of science, because you can put it park at places and just have it generate science forever. Anyway, that's enough of that. Thanks so much for watching. Do hit like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. Come visit the Art Dice at theartdice.com. We're also available on Facebook and Twitter, and you can find links to that in the video description. And until next time, reach for the stars and do lots of cheesy science stuff.